Hi everyone, welcome back to Little Crazy Cutie. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just reading a story over here. But if you want, I can read a story for you. But it's a story that I made. Yes, it's a own story. And the best part about it, that it's a moral story. Yes, a Christian moral story. And don't judge the name, please. Please. It may have a strange, funny name, but it's fine. It's called An Old Woman Who Has a Long Skirt. No commentary, by the way. No interruptions, no disruptions while I say the story. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Once upon a time, there lived a daughter with her brother and her single father. Unfortunately, the daughter's mother passed away when she was 4 years old, and they were struggling financially. Because of this, the father had an emotional breakdown because her mother was a working woman. Yes, because she was a working woman. Yes, the husband is a working husband as well, but because of this, he had an emotional breakdown and decided to quit his job for a while. He decided to quit his job for a few months, but those months turned into years, and he never found a job. Because of that, they were struggling financially, and they lost most of their money. One day, when the father had little money, he and his children were walking in search of a home, and then suddenly they saw a abandoned cottage on an old green hill. When the father saw this, he thought that maybe they could redecorate it and live in there for a while. He had some money saved up. He actually saved that money so he could get a job to take care of his children. But he ended up redecorating the abandoned cottage and lived there. And he and his daughter and son lived there for 5 years. One day, when the daughter's ninth birthday came, she went up to her father and brother and said, "Daddy, brother, can we please go to the snow hills? I've been really wanting to go to the snow hills ever since I was 6 years old. It's been my dream. Can we please go to the snow hills?" asked the daughter. And then the brother said, are you sure, sister? It is quite dangerous on the snow hills. I mean, are you sure you can take care of yourself? I mean, I guess you're 9 now, so you are pretty mature now, I guess. Maybe we can go to the snow mountains, said the brother. And then the father said, are you sure about that, son? But what if she gets lost? Or what if she gets harmed, hurt, lost? The father said in worry. And then the brother said, "Oh, don't worry, father. She will be totally fine. She will have your entire adult supervision, and we're literally going to hold hands as we go up the snow hills," said the brother. And the father said, "Fine, I trust you on this, my dear son." And when they said that, the daughter felt so happy because they agreed. And on that same day, on her birthday, as they were climbing up the snow mountain, holding hands, the daughter was shouting, "Yay, snow mountain, snow mountain! I'm so excited," said the daughter. And the brother was like, what are you talking about? This is not a snow mountain, sister. It's a snow hill," said the brother. "I know, And then the sister said, "I know, I'm just really excited and happy, brother," said the daughter. And then finally, they got to the top. But when the daughter looked back like this, her father and brother were nowhere to be seen. The daughter was surprised and scared and was like, "Oh no, where are my brother and daddy?" said the daughter worriedly. And then a mile away, she saw an old woman with a long skirt. She strangely had a very long skirt, touching the snow on the hill. And then she thought, "Ooh!" And then she went like, "Ooh!" and ran up to the old woman. And when the old woman saw her, she greeted her. And the daughter said, "Hello, hello, Granny," she said. And then the old woman said, "Oh, hello there, dear child. What are you doing here?" she said to the child. "Oh, and I lost my brother and father. I can't seem to find them anywhere, said the daughter. And the granny was like, oh no, are you okay, dear child? Maybe stay within my cottage for a while your brother and father are looking for you. Why don't you stay with me in this little cottage for a while? Said the old woman, and the daughter said, an old cottage? You live in the snow hills? Said the daughter excitedly, and the old woman said, yes, I live in the mountain. And the daughter said, for how long? And the old woman said, I've been living in this mountain for at least 30 years. I've been living in this mountain for 30 years. No, 40 years, because I'm 60 now. I moved into this mountain when I was 21 years old. When the daughter heard this, she was really surprised. Wait, really? You've been in this mountain for 40 years? Said the daughter surprisingly. Yes, now come inside this cottage, my dear. I have a cottage too, said the daughter. Wow, we have so much in common, said the old. And she greeted her, and they had a lovely little chat. And then she said, oh, wait, oh dear, look, your brother and father are out there. And then the old woman suddenly, darling, where are you? My sister, where are you? We're here. Can you hear us? She heard screams, and then old woman said, hey, look, your brother and father are over there. And then the daughter said, yeah, that's my brother and daddy. And then the old goodbye, my dear child, and gave her a box of chocolates and a cute little doll. The daughter took them happily and said, thank you, and left the cottage immediately. She ran to them and hugged them, and the father and brother were so happy. Oh, my sweet darling, oh, my sweet sister, we've been searching for you so long in the snow mountain, said the brother and father, and daughter said, it's okay. I'm okay now. While you were searching for me, I was with an old woman right in that cottage, said the child. But when the father and brother looked at that direction, they said, what are you talking about, my sweet daughter? There is no cottage or an old woman over there. And the daughter was surprised. Wait, what? But I just saw an old woman over there. She was wearing a long skirt. And then the brother noticed, hey, who gave you that box of chocolates and dolls? Said the brother. And the daughter said, oh, the old woman gave me. And the father said, sweetie, I don't think a cottage lives here. Maybe a woman lives here. Maybe she protects herself with the long skirt you were mentioning. Maybe she ran away, she said. And the daughter, oh no. I wonder where she left, but I just saw a cottage over here. And the brother said, oh, my sweet sister, you were just hallucinating. And they went back down the snow hill and went back home. And may I tell you a secret? That old woman was a blessing from God, our God, Jesus. Because ever since, because after few weeks of meeting the old woman, the daughter and her brother and single father, financial struggles were slowly reducing and going away. They were getting much more money, and the father managed to get a job again, and they saved up enough money to buy a new house. But the daughter was really sad. I said, no, let's not go to the new house. I made so many memories in this cottage, brother. Let's stay here forever. And then the father couldn't resist and said, fine, let's use this money to build a second floor for you and your brother to sleep. Because when they were struggling financially, they always sleep in one room. That cottage was so old and abandoned that it only had one room, the kitchen. They had no beds and anything. That's how badly financially they're struggling. They always sleep on the raw wooden floor. But since their financial struggles are over, they finally managed to build a second floor to that abandoned cottage. That abandoned cottage had lovely flowers. They planted some because the daughter loves flowers, especially daisies. They're her favorite flowers. And ever since then, God was really happy that he helped someone. And the moral of the story is, don't judge a person by their appearance. Just because you see an old woman looking strange or a person looking weird doesn't mean they're always bad. They can end up being good persons as well. And that is my story of the old woman who has a long skirt. I hope you all enjoy this video and see you all in the next one. It's just like a weird reading story. My favorite is the part where she gave her the box of chocolates and all. It's honestly such a lovely story. Comment down below if you liked it. And please make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll never miss a video. Anyways, bye!